All right, guys, happy Friday. Just going to go over our 7-on-7 stuff from yesterday's practice. Hope you guys have a good day off. Tomorrow, 7-on-7 for varsity at Sweetwater High School, 8 a.m. arrival. Our first game is at 9 a.m., and we will have 3 games tomorrow. We need to make sure we wear our black 7 stuff. Make sure you bring some water. We're going to try to get some snacks there for you guys as well. So if you need a ride, ask a teammate or ask a coach. We should be done by 11 a.m. and we want to have a good showing. And then Sunday, we are guaranteed 1 game. And then if we win, we continue. If we lose, we go home. So it should be a fun weekend of playing. All right. So I'm going to start going over the offense. And I'm going to end with going over the defense. Okay, so this one starts a little late, but the play's Dubs right. Gun 54 Chicago. Okay, so for Chicago, we got our post curls. Let me get this right. Okay, we get to 10, curl back from 12 back down to 10. Okay, find that open window. It's a pretty good job right here. Quarterback, you're reading the curl flat defender. All right, so this guy wants to stay thick. We should hit the out route right now. If he wants to vacate, we should be able to hit this curl route. Okay, the running back's on a chair route. Okay, catch, get vertical. All right, pretty simple stuff. Let's look at the right side. Not sure why those lines are still staying. So Tyler, on Chicago, you want to punch, 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 and then get out at an angle to 5 yards. All right, you're kind of doing one of these here. That's more of a stick route. Okay, on Chicago, it's more of a punch out. All right, so you want to expand. You want to get to the sideline. We want this guy to go with you. That way we have a hole for the curl throw. Right now, that linebacker is right in the way of our read for the quarterback. Okay, tray right gun scissors. Okay, this is going to be a great play tomorrow. It has already proven to be pretty effective. So on the right side, we got a comeback 14 back to 12. Okay, we got a dig at 12 yards. Okay, we want to this might be one of the few times we're going to dig at 10 just to really pull that safety or man player out of there. And then the number 3 receiver runs an out, show the eyes, then wheel right up the sideline. Okay, so the idea is we got the 1 and 2 receivers kind of making an alley for the seam for the number 3 receiver. All right, so quarterback, any type of man coverage or even zone coverage, if this safety vacates or comes up shallow, we should hit it right over the top. If Tyler's even, he's leaving over the top. In this instance here, this defender's in pretty good position, so this is a ball we want to get a lot of air on to get it over the defender. Okay, if Tyler was over the top, you might want to get it on a little bit more of a line, but you let him go run under it. It's a perfect throw. Okay, Tyler way to make the catch. Okay, on the back side, we're going to tag something for the X. So I think we tagged a glance. So get to 10 yards and make a sharp break across the field. Okay, so Mora here on a glance. You might want to try to beat the corner across his face. If you are going to go around him, we really got to sharpen it over the top. Okay, skinny post, you're going to get 10 and keep it skinny. Glance is 10 and make it sharp. All right. G here, you're fading a little too deep here. Okay, I like how you're sitting for space, but I would work. Let's just say it's 10 on scissors and then keep it square across the field. All right. Tyler again, show the eyes, get this guy to come up 2 hard steps, then wheel right up the seam. Okay, good depth on the comeback. But that's the idea, man. We separate the field for that wheel route. Okay, railroad hot. Dubs left gun, railroad hot for the quarterback. 1 to 2 to 3. That's your read. Okay, sit right at 9. Okay, Tyler, you're going over at 5. 8, you're going under at 4. Sit in space. Back, get width, and get right up the sideline. Okay, this is a great man beater. Okay, Jonah, good. This corner wants to play man coverage. Get width away from him, and quarterback should be hitting him now. Okay, and then boom. Okay, get right up the field. So Jonah, you're kind of stuttering right here. Good catch, but now you're kind of go, man, go. It's a race. I believe in your speed. It's a race to the end zone right here. Okay. If for some reason this corner peeled off quarterback and this linebacker, extended on this sit route, then we should be looking for the drag. KG, I like how on a lot of your routes you give a move at the top, which is great. That's why you get open, you separate, you run violent routes. But on these drags, you're going to want to get into it a little faster, okay? You're deacon and ducking, which I like, but I like that normally. But on a drag, I want you to get into this open space a little faster, okay? If this guy was covered and the linebacker drove the drive route, we need you to be right here right now for the quarterback. Okay, it's going to be something we definitely hit on the goal line tomorrow. Smash H cop. Okay, cop stands for corner post. Okay, again, this is a little late, but we got our regular hitch routes at 5. Okay, I don't know why, Jordan, you're getting so deep here. Okay, smash is a 5-yard hitch route. Okay, wide hitch, ideally you get width and sit. Okay, we were pushing the smash to 10, back corner of the end zone. And then we got the cop route by the 8. So vertical. Show the eyes, give him a nod on the corner, and then violent back to the inside. The ball should be thrown as he breaks quarterback. Okay? The timing, let's see. We get this film cut late, but I like how you're giving the nod. I like how you're giving the deke. We're trying to get that safety to think corner, and then we're going right underneath him. Okay? It's not a bad coverage job by Blackman. What I like about what you do here, Fuentes, is you throw the ball where only G can catch it, right? You throw it high over the top, and you got G who has nice long arms. Okay, so not a bad cover, but what they say in football is it's really hard to defend a perfect throw. So that's right where only G could catch that ball, high and over the top. Okay, on the goal line, a lot of the times offenses try to attack the back pylons with corners or with banana routes by the outside receivers. So we're trying to get the safety to think corner and then beat him across his face on the corner post. For the F here, okay, 54 is a chair route. In a perfect world, we're trying to get you to stretch and slip underneath. One of two things are going to happen. This mic's going to come down, and it's going to leave a better hole for the quarterback to throw the cop route, or he's going to sink, and now the check down for the quarterback is going to be to you. Okay, so we want you, Jonah, to get a little bit more here. Okay. A chair should be stretching and slipping underneath. Okay, now we come back with just a regular corner route. Okay, so 57. So Dub's left gun. Okay, so there's our Y. Smash. Get to his toes at 10. Get to the back pylon. Okay, violent. Get to the back. Now I would deke the other way. All right, so now I give him a violent head nod to the left and then come back to the right. Okay, 57. So it's a vertical by our F. And then we got delay digs. So again, outside receivers, sell the hitch, show the chest, relax the body, and then delay it inside. Okay, so for the quarterback, if the corner is going to stay man or drive this hard, we need to put a nice throw with touch to the back corner. If we get separation by the safeties and this guy wants to stay shallow, we can throw the F down the middle of the field. Okay, if all these guys are dropping, then we should have the delay dig as a check down. Okay, so too high. Okay, this corner wants to drive the delay dig. I like our matchup with Tyler. We have a ton of space back here. You do a great job, Jaden. You just throw it to where only Tyler can catch it. Okay, that's again, Blackman's in a tough spot, man. He's going against a big guy, and the quarterback's putting the ball where only our guy can catch it, high to the back pylon. It's a good job, Jaden. You're giving, if you throw this ball out of bounds, nobody can catch it. Okay, but you're giving only our guy a chance. Okay, that's a good throw. It's a good matchup for us. Tyler, way to go get the ball. I agree with Coach Johnny. He said Tyler was player of the week. Tyler, you came back, made a lot of catches, dude. And we need you to be consistent like that all year with your talent, but also with your behavior, right? You're too talented, too athletic for us not to have you out there. Okay, tray right gun tight. Okay, so there's our Y. Okay, here's our H, and here's our Z. So if we just call tray right gun tight, we're not in bunch. That means the Z's on the ball, the H and the Y are off. Okay, H Denver, get to 12. Okay, drag, push to 5 and stay flat. Okay, build to 10 and then skinny it to the middle of the end zone. Since we're tight like this, Jordan, you might want to stretch it and then post it up to give yourself more space away from the safety. Okay, the tag is X drag. So this is the runaway. An X drag, let's see. I'm going to want the Y to always go over. So more, you're going to want to go under him, build the 4, and go flat. Okay, and then we got 53. So that's trying to pull that linebacker out early. So, A lot of things going on here, Jaden. This is really a goal line man beater. So realistically, I think our read's going to be either the runaway left or the runaway right. If you, for some reason, see shallow safeties, you might be able to hit this post over the top. Okay? But you guys can see here, we got one guy for two. So, we're stretching. It's a good play by Coach Danny. We're stretching one guy to the right with a second guy coming over to the right. So only thing I would say here, Jonah, get this out a little faster. Really make this guy decide, okay? Am I going to have to sit and wait for this to cover the second drag? That way the quarterback can hit the first one now. Or am I going to go out now and hit the second guy coming behind his head? So you guys are a little close. Right now, Delgado can cover both. Fuentes makes the right throw, but I would like to see a little more space here. Okay. This is the corner. Yeah, Jordan, try to stretch this outside. That way you get the corner's attention a little more. You go straight vertical, and now this corner comes off, and he's able to drive the first out route pretty fast. So this is just a technical thing, but this is going to be also a good play tomorrow. Okay, another kind of, I would call these protection plays, right? We run smash, we run cop, okay? We run H Denver, X drag. Well, now we can come back and run H Denver, F wheel, okay? So quarterback, alert the wheel. If you don't like the wheel, we got the X coming across the other side, okay? So this is good by G. He's running the dig. Okay, G, you have a really good way of finding space and settling. Okay, this is good by you, right? You know if you keep running, you're going to run right into the corner. You settle. Quarterback, I would like this ball a little bit more in front of him, but way to make the throw and make the catch. Okay, Dub's right gun, Z short. Okay, so this, again, starts slow for us, but the Z starts wide. Okay, we move Tyler to Z for this play. He motions right behind the Y who's on the ball. Okay. Why Denver? So the called receiver in Denver always has the 12-yard dig. In this instance, since we're doing Z short, he's going to run the drag, okay? But since we tagged return, he's going to sell a drag for 3 hard steps and then come back out. The problem here, Tyler, is I don't think you sold the drag enough, okay? Get in there, sell a drag, and then push back out, okay? On the back side of this, the H now runs the post, and the X is going to run the comeback. Okay, so get 4 yards into the end zone, back to the front pylon. So it's kind of flipped here. Normally, the dig and the post are married, but with the Z short, the way we're running it on this play, the Z is going to be tagged with the drag that puts the H on the post. Okay, the 53 here on return. This would be one, Jonah, now you might want to delay it just a tad, okay? So delay this and now settle in space because now Tyler's going to be the guy who's running the first out. So I know there's a lot going on here, but the general rule most of the time in pass offense is you don't want two guys in the same spot. You want to keep the field spaced. So Jonah, if you run a fast out here and we have the Z running that return route, well, now we got two guys in one spot, which is no good. So the idea is Tyler really pushes this in and goes out, and then Jonah kind of settles right here in space. Now the quarterback has a clear read on which guy he should throw to. Okay. Quarterback, if Tyler sold this a little more, this might be better. Again, Jordan, you're fine here on the dig. It's a pretty good job by D'Lo. You're in two spots at once. Okay. Trey right gun, rodeo squirrel. This is kind of a new play we put in on Tuesday. So rodeo, the back is going to just sit. I want the back on rodeo just to kind of turn and face the quarterback. You're going to see why in a second. For squirrel, okay, sell the number 3 receiver. Sell a slant and then get right into the middle back of the end zone, okay? I'm sorry, this is the number 2 receiver. The number 1 receiver out here. Sell a slant, 3 big steps, sell the slant, and then push to the back corner. So you should be at the pylon. The number 2 receiver should be in the middle of the end zone. The Y, punch, and then you run the shallow check down out, and the X has the deep over route. Okay, so quarterback gets width. So G, I want you to get back here. Okay, Jordan, sell it a little more and get separation. You didn't sell this very good because D'Lo's right on your hip. D'Lo, that's really good coverage. Okay, quarterback, 1 to 2. It's not there, hit the check down. You can see, though, on rodeo with the F, normally in a real football, he's just going to be in pass protection. But when he turns to the quarterback, Fuentes, you can see there's nobody here. All the linebackers are flowing really hard with you. If we just tag F shovel, okay, if we called rodeo squirrel F shovel, you could roll out and then just pitch the ball or throw the ball right to the F here. He'd be wide open. So that could be, so if we called rodeo squirrel F shovel, throw the ball to Jonah and let him score a freaking wide open touchdown. Okay. Okay, Dubs left gun, Z short, Y Denver. All right, so now, here we go. So Z short, so the motion is going to get right behind the Y. Okay, let him get right behind him. Okay, Tyler, don't go upfield until the ball's snapped. Okay, the Y, push 12 vertical, get around this guy and go on the dig. Now, since we don't call return, the Z, you're going to get across the field in the drag. Okay, the H now has the post, and the X now has the comeback. Okay, quarterback. I'd read 1 to 2. If you think everyone's shallow, try to throw it over the top of this safety, but that's going to be tough on the goal line. If you got the matchup on the outside with the comeback, that could be your alert. Okay, let's see what happens. Good, everyone bails. There's your throw right there. Now, get upfield. Okay, get upfield. Okay, Tyler, you're doing this way too much. Okay, this is the football right here. That's not good. It's not acceptable. The ball stays high and tight at all times. Okay, this is a fumble waiting to happen. High and tight with the ball. Okay, Trey left gun tight, 52 H Denver. This is regular Denver now. The H is running the dig. The Z runs the outside release post. Again, when you're tight, Jordan, outside release to separate it, and the Y runs the drag. Over drag, the X runs the under drag. All right, way to fit it in there, Fuentes. Good. Jonah, this is good timing. You get this linebacker now. You get to the sideline now. The linebacker has to respect it. Now we have a hole for Fuentes to put that ball. Okay, right where it has to be, leading him in front of the receiver. Okay, Mora, you do this a lot, dude. Just run. Again, I know the quarterback, if you're open, he should find you. Okay, I know you want to get the ball. This isn't like malicious, but ideally you're just running. This slows you down when you have your hand up like that. Okay, we want you to separate from this linebacker. Okay, last one. Okay, Dubs right gun, Z short. Okay, rodeo smash, H drag. Okay, so this is the one we installed yesterday with Coach Danny. Okay, the Y has the corner route. The Y here has the smash route. So outside release and sit. Okay, read the corner, high-low the corner, Fuentes. And then we got the H coming over on a shallow drag. And the X has a deep over route. Okay. This is good by, Jordan has the shoot route. Okay, so corner by the Y, shoot by the Z, and we have the shallow by the H. Okay, here's your read, quarterback. That corner drives the shallow. You got a great high back pylon throw to Tyler. That's good. Easy touchdown. Okay, let's quickly look at defense here. I'm just going to go through this pretty fast. Okay, specifically when we're playing Mount Miguel tomorrow. These guys can freaking run, man. Corners, you better be opening and staying over the top of deep routes. Okay, D-low here. Not sure if I would do a zone turn here. So a zone turn is when you turn to the quarterback. A man turn is when you turn into the man. If you zone turn and then wheel over the top, okay, you got pretty good hips. That's a pretty good quick wheel. In this instance, I might just turn to the man and get your eyes around to the quarterback. All right, I like your depth here. Over the top of everything, free safety. Okay, I'm not even talking about coverages. I'm talking about positions. Okay, Delgado, I like how you're inside. I like how you're drilling the hip of the receiver. He works out. You're there right now. Okay, we can live with this stuff tomorrow. We can live with the 5-yard checkdowns. Okay, obviously if it's third and short, we're gonna press it up a little bit. But 7-on-7 world, you got to be able to cover the deep ball. D-low, that's good position. Over the top of the hip, good. Okay, this is not good this is Frankie. He's going vertical, man. Open. Get your hands on him and open. Okay, you're square a little too long. Now this guy runs right by you. Okay, luckily you have the safety over the top to help you, but if he wasn't there, you'd be in trouble. All right. Looks like this is and man coverage with help maybe. Blackman over the top of everything. All right. This is good position by you, Blackman. You're over the top of this receiver. That's a good job. Okay, this is not good by Gabe. Gabe, bro, you might be on an island 9 times and never get a ball thrown your way, but the one time you get it thrown to you is when the guy's behind you. You should be over the top. Okay, this is a touchdown tomorrow for the Matadors. Okay, you cannot be letting these guys behind you in deep zone coverage. All right, that's better position by Gabe over the top of the receiver. Okay, let's see what happens on this route as a defense. Okay, Delgado, you know, you're not wrong. I like how you're respecting. Once he goes past 10 yards, it should be passing off to the safety, right? And now I got to be zoning off. Zoning off means you come off your man and you look for guys underneath. This drag coming in your zone, I like you to come off this a little faster and drive it. Okay, you're sinking. I like how this guy's trying to talk to you. I like this. You guys are communicating about the drag coming under. Okay, but you're one or two steps too late here, Delgado. Hey, this guy goes vertical. You got the safety over the top. Zone off. Look for underneath defenders and drive it. All right. A little too much space there for you. Go get him. Beat like a drum, Flats. Okay, this guy's got full speed. You are, your pedal's a little slow, and then he's running right by you. That's a touchdown, bro. Let's go, man. Open up and turn. Faster, looser hips. Okay? Just a basics corner with some sort of shallow route here, right? If he's tight, which he looks, he's a little tighter to the ball, I'm thinking something out here. But I got to get deeper in my pedal and faster over the top. Good drive by Carlos. All right, guys. Watch, learn. See you guys 8 a.m. at Sweetwater High School.